All right, we will begin just by taking the arms out just to shoulder height. So just straight down in front of the body and taking a nice breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to open the arm up and gaze back into the palm. And then inhale to close. So exhale to open. And inhale to close. Lovely. Just gently opening up. Feel a nice stretch in between the shoulder blades and at the front of the shoulder. Lovely. Lovely. Then taking the arms down by our side and taking the right hand now, we're going to stretch it to the outside of the right knee and then sweep the left arm overhead, move into mermaid. Just hold that nice stretch, feel the length coming in between the rib cage and then gently release. We're going to switch sides, slide the left hand to the outside of the left knee and then reach the right hand overhead. Feel a nice stretch on the right hip up to the shoulder. Lovely, and gently release, switching sides. So you're swaying the hips away. Really stretch the fingertips down to the outside of the knee. And then release. Lovely. Coming back to center now, just bringing the hands onto the thighs. We're going to take a nice breath in. Take the shoulders up to ears and then exhale, drop. Lovely, nice inhale and exhale. Lovely, two more. Lovely. Release all that tension on the exhale and once more. And let go. Lovely. We're going to gently fold forwards and down now into roll up. So pressing the hips out behind. And gently lengthen the fingertips down towards the toes. Feel a nice stretch up the back and the hamstrings. Lovely. Taking a breath in to hold. And then as you breathe out, we're going to press back up through the feet. Grow tall, roll the shoulders back. Take a nice inhale. And then exhale, press the palms away, folding down again. So gently uncurl the spine, reaching the fingertips towards the toes. Lovely. Take a breath into Take a breath in to circle overhead and then exhale, let go. Lovely. We're going to take the hands onto the chest now and a nice breath into the upper rib cage. We're going to inhale, feel the hands float away and then exhale, use your hands to press your ribs back and down. Lovely, inhale and let go. Inhale and let go. Lovely. Feeling the breath slow down. Take your hands now onto the sides of your rib cage. And this time when you breathe in, you're going to feel the ribs open out to the side. So nice inhale. Feel the elbows open up. And then exhale the whole way down. Lovely. Nice breath in. And let go. Lovely. Breathing in for 6 this time if we can. So breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and hold. 1, 2 and then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Off we go. Nice inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And hold. 1, 2, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Bringing the hands onto the tummy now. So as you inhale, you should feel your fingertips sort of spread apart and move away from you. So we're going to take a nice belly breath. Feel the tummy fill with air. Feel the hands gently move away. And then exhale, feel your hands hug your belly back to your spine. Lovely. Breathing in to fill up the air, fill up the tummy. And then slowly exhale. Lovely, last couple, nice inhale. And let go. Lovely, this time we're going to breathe in for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, into the belly and hold for 1, 2, and then exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to take the arms out in front now, float them up to shoulder height, and we're going to press up onto the toes, and then press behind. So float the arms up to hover onto the toes, and then release the palms behind to come back to the floor. So hover, release, and hover, release. Lovely. So just press directly up onto the toes, and then release, press the palms out behind. Lovely. Coming straight up and down onto the toes. And just let gravity kind of float the arms up. So just let them sweep up, sorry, not gravity, momentum. Just sweep the arms up to shoulder height. Lovely. And last time. Lovely. We're going to take the feet a wee bit wider now. And we're going to go into a wider leg squat. If anybody wants to say anything, just you can unmute and say something, if that's okay, if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to whip right through the heels and we're going to sit into a low squat and press back up. We're going to take the right hand, touch the inside of the left ankle and press. And we're going to stay on that side. So using the right hand, touch the inside of the left ankle and then come back up, press the palm away. Lovely. So sitting down deep as if you're sitting into a low chair, bringing the weight down through your heels, and then coming back up tall, twist the body around and looking into the right palm. Lovely, switching sides. So taking the left hand now, touching the inside of the right ankle, and then press and open to your left. Lovely. Lovely, last couple. And last time. Lovely. We're going to come to the back of your mat now, just facing into center. And we're going to step the left foot forward. So the back leg's going to stay straight and the front leg's going to bend. And we're going to pulse behind, so we're going to move into hundreds here. So bringing the chest up nice and tall. And we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and then float the arm overhead as you bring the right knee up to hip height. And then pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and press. And pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and press. Well done. 2, 3, 4, 5, and pulse 2, 3, 5, and press. Lovely, keep going. So you're thinking about really stretching the fingertips away from the shoulders, nice length through the arms, nice fast pulses, and then you float the arm and the shoulders up. 4, 5, and float. Lovely, once more on this side, and press. Lovely. We're going to bring the left foot behind now. Lovely. So stay in the same position, but now the heel's going to come off the floor, the right heel, sorry. And we're going to move into lunge and then open to your right. So right knee lowers, and then lovely. We're just sliding the right knee down towards the floor. Coming back up tall, keep the front knee bent, and then press open to your right. Lovely. And last time. Lovely. Just facing forward before we switch sides. Just getting the breath back. We're going to march on the spot. So opposite arm with opposite leg. Just float the arm right up to shoulder height. Bringing the knee right up to hip height. Lovely. Lovely. And we're going to switch sides. We're going to walk the right foot forwards now. Left foot's going to stay behind this time. And we're going to pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and then float the left knee up with the arms. Lovely. And pulse 2, 3, 4, 5, and float. So really stretching the fingertips away from the shoulders. Nice fast pulses. And then float the knee up to shoulder height and release. Lovely. Last couple. And last time. Lovely. Well done. Taking the left foot right back now. We're going to lower the left knee to the floor into lunge, and then we're coming up and open to your left. So lower and open. Lower and open to the left. Lovely. Lovely. Keep going. We're going to do 3 more. So another 3 lunges, open to the left. After that, we need to find a wall to do a few exercises from. So I'm going to move this. Lovely. All right, the first one we're going to do is a knee to wall stretch. So if you come to a wall, a nearby wall, I will initially turn away from you. But what it's going to look like is, if I imagine this is a wall, you're pressing onto the wall and just stretching your knee past your toes towards the wall. So your knee will be kind of just about hitting the wall as you come into that nice calf stretch. Yeah. It's a nice stretch up the back of your calf. You're just sliding the knee past the toes. Lovely, last time. And switch. So imagine you're at a wall. Slide the knee to the wall. Feel a nice stretch up the calf. Lovely. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to move into wall presses. So I'm going to show you, you're going to turn around. So you're basically going to do a press up at the wall. So if I was to do it onto a surface here, you're going to press and come back. And press and come back. So you're bending the elbows, press the wall, and come back. So keep it nice and strong up through the upper body. Lovely, keep going with that one. Lovely. Last couple. Lovely. Stepping a wee bit closer, now we're going to press the hips forwards and lean back at the wall. And release. So you're using your arm to press the wall away, let your hips sweep forwards. Get a nice stretch in the back. And then release. So it's kind of like doing cobra and standing. So you're pressing the wall away. Hips slide forwards, spine slides back. Lovely. Feel a nice stretch in your lower back. And just listen to your body, see what feels right for you. Don't move too deeply into it where you're feeling tightness. Lovely. Great, well done. We're going to finish with a wall squat and standing before we move on to all fours. So we're going to have our backs at the walls and your feet are probably about a foot forwards from the wall. And you're going to sit down into a low squat and we're going to hold for 30 seconds. Great. A third down. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely, well done. Brilliant, well done. Okay, we're going to come on back onto the mat now and move on to all fours. We'll not be going to the wall again, so you can move your cameras back. So coming on to all fours from there. We're just going to start with wee dips in between the shoulder blades. So if you think about softening and releasing in between the shoulder blades, letting your body slouch down towards the mat. And then release, press the shoulders away. Lovely, just gently dipping down in between the shoulder blades. And then release, pressing back, nice and strong. Lovely, gently let go. And press. And let go. And press. Lovely. So pressing through the heels of the hands to come up nice and strong through the shoulder blades. Lovely, and once more. And walking the hands forwards, a couple of inches. And then walking them back. So walking forwards and walking back. So feeling the tummy muscles gently activate as you hover and lift the hands and move them forwards and back. We're going to add in the opposite knee. So as you move the right hand forward, take the left knee, and then the right and the left, and then switch. So it's kind of like crawling. Lovely. Walking forwards, and then walking back. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Lovely. I don't know if anybody here was a bum shuffler, but apparently if you were, this is an important one to practice even in adulthood. So if you didn't crawl when you were a toddler, now's the time. Lovely. Now we're going to take a nice inhale and then mini press through the upper body and come back up. And press. And press. Lovely. So just mini presses, bend the elbows back towards the body and then press up tall. Lovely. Lovely. Last 3, and 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to walk the hands to the top of your mat now. And on the exhale, we're going to press the hips forwards into half plank, mini press at the end, and then release, lift the hips to ceiling. Glide forwards on the exhale, mini press, release, and lift the hips to ceiling. Lovely. Exhale, mini press, inhale, release. Lovely. So it's all about the hips. You're swaying the hips forwards, tuck the tailbone in, and then mini press, and then release the hips, uncurl the pelvis, reach the hips towards the ceiling. Lovely. Scoop them right and under, and press, and then inhale, release, lift hips to ceiling. Lovely. Last time. And then taking the knees nice and wide, we're going to sit back and down into shell stretch. So just holding the wee stretch there for a wee second, see how it feels. Think about taking the breath into your pelvis. Lovely, let the pelvic floor muscles relax and soften. Now taking the breath into the sides of the chest. Lovely, feel your ribs open up and onto your thighs. Lovely, and then taking the breath into your upper back. Nice deep breath in, and slowly exhale. Lovely, coming back on the hands and knees. And we're going to float the right leg out to, slide the right toes away. And then float the leg to hip height, slide the toes back to the floor, and then peel back in. And switch sides. So hover to hip height, bring the toe back to the floor, and then press to hip height. Lovely. So keep a nice length from the tailbone to the crown of your head when you're doing this wee one. So length from here to here, and keep the chin back and down. So if you're tucking a peach under your chin. Lovely. Lovely, well done. Great, we're going to walk the hands right forward now to the top of the mat. And we're going to curl the toes under. And we're going to move into full plank. We're going to exhale. Inhale, come back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. The next couple, we're going to do mini presses at the end. Press. Back down. Exhale. Back down. And last time. Lovely. This time we're going to walk the feet out and in. See how that feels? So walking forwards, take the feet wide, walk them back in, take them wide, and back in, and last time wide, and back in. Lovely, take the knees wide, once more, sitting back onto the heels, float the forehead back onto the mat. Lovely, hold the wee shell stretch just for a couple of seconds. And then walking back up. Lovely, well done. We're going to take the right hand now and float it in behind the left. So palm's going to face up to ceiling. And just thread the needle. And then switching sides. take that nice and slow. Feel that ringing out of your spine. Feel a nice deep twist at the very end. And just breathe into that nice twist and release. Lovely. We'll do it once more each side. Lovely. And then come on forwards. And we're going to move into a seated position. So if you have a wee pillow or anything you could sit on, maybe I should have said this, or a cushion. Lovely. So coming up nice and tall, just in cross-leg position. We're going to take the left hand, bring it onto the mat and stretch the right hand to ceiling. And we're going to melt down into mermaid. And then gently release. Bring the right hand to the mat and stretch the left hand up to ceiling. Lovely. And release. So you're using your hand that's on the floor, getting some momentum, pressing that hand away. And then gently sweeping onto the other side. Lovely. Lovely, really stretching the fingertips away. Lovely. And last time. Lovely, bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee. And we're going to stretch the chest open to your left. So really think about rolling the left shoulder back and down. Use your right hand to kind of take you deeper into the stretch. Visualize that once more, you're wringing out the spine. And thinking about taking the breath up and down the joints in the spine. Lovely. So thinking about creating space in the spine. And once you're in the stretch, see if you can take it a wee bit deeper. So just open your chest slightly further to the left. And just breathe in as far as you can. Hold at the end for a couple of seconds. And then gently release, coming back to center. Lovely. From there, see how it feels to walk the hands down and onto the floor in front if you can reach down. So just reaching the forearms down. If that's too much and it's not comfy, coming to stretch on the hands is great as well. So bringing the hands either nice and wide, fingertips, or taking the elbows down onto the floor. Lovely. So holding that wee stretch now. Lovely. This time you're thinking about taking the breath into the upper back while you're down there. Lovely. Just invite your spine to stretch forwards. Lots of movement in between the joints. Tummy muscles should be nice and soft and relaxed for this one. Lovely. One more deep breath in. And then gently release. Lovely. Taking the left hand now to the right knee. Taking the right hand behind. We're going to roll the right shoulder back and down. Open the chest forwards. Lovely. Feel a really nice stretch in between the joints. Take a nice deep breath in. Lovely. Once more, think about taking the breath up and down the spine. Creating space once more in between the joints. Lovely. If it gets a wee bit too easy, just walking the hands slightly further back, stretching the chest slightly more. Lovely. And then release, coming back to center. Lovely. We're going to just move the neck in this position. We're going to turn to look over the right shoulder. And then slide the right ear down the spine, down your back. With a really strong stretch up the front of the neck on the left. And then release, coming back to center. Take left ear to left shoulder. And then turn to look behind on your left side. Lovely. Switching sides once more, right ear to right shoulder. Once you've felt the stretch, you turn to look behind. And release, coming back to center, left ear to left shoulder. And then turn to look behind. Lovely. We're going to bring the hands onto the chest now. So bring the palms together. This time we're going to go into a spine twist, but we're going to move through this vertical axis. So we're going to open up to the right, feel a nice stretch. Now you don't get that far. Lovely. Take a nice breath in to hold. And then let go. Exhale back to center. And switch. So using the palms, keep them pressed firmly onto the chest, and you're opening your spine round. Lovely. So it's a really tight stretch in between the shoulder blades, probably on one side of your rib cage. And it should feel like your very little movement. And back to center. Once more each side. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale to open. Inhale, release. And last time. And gently let go. Lovely. Taking the arms out nice and wide now. So we imagine there's a ball underneath each hand. We're going to press one ball down, back to center, and release. Lovely. 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 Let's add in some rotation. So press down, rotate back, release. Press down, rotate back, and release. Lovely. Lovely. Once more each side. And last time. Lovely. Bringing the hands back onto the chest. We're going to just do a couple of deep breaths here and do the upper chest. Taking a nice inhale in through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. And again, nice deep breath in for 6, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 1, 2, and then slowly exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. We're going to come into kneeling now, so bringing the right knee behind and bringing the left knee forwards. Lovely. So we're going to take the arms up. I'm going to sweep forward, do a nice stretch on your right thigh. And then release. Come back to center. And sweeping forward. And release. Lovely. Lovely. And last time. Lovely. Bringing the arms to shoulder height. We're going to open up to the left, release, open up to the right. Feel a groin stretch when you open to the right. Lovely, once more each side. And last time. Lovely. Coming to rest on both knees now. You can put your wee cushion underneath your knees. We're going to curl the toes under and sit back. So if you have a wee cushion under your knees, hopefully it's more comfy. We're going to press up onto the knees, bring the arms up, and visualize pulling a band down to one side, and then pulling the band down to the opposite, and then release. So coming up tall, pull down to the side, pull down to the side, release. I'm going to move forward so you can see me from the front. So you're coming up, pull down, and release. Lovely. Keep going. Lovely, we're going to add some rotation. So pulling down to the side, and then look behind, and then switch and pulling down to the side, and look behind. I'm going to stay there for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last time. And release, lovely. Brilliant. Coming back onto the knees then, we're going to bring the right foot forward this time. Uncurl the toes on the left. And we're going to sweep forward, take a nice thigh stretch on the left leg. And release. Lovely, keep going. We're going to do about 4 more. So you're swaying the hips forward, feel the stretch. Reach the fingertips right of the pelvis towards the ceiling. And release, come back. Lovely, keep going. Feel that nice stretch down the front of the left thigh as you sweep forward, taking the arms overhead. Lovely, last couple. Last time. Lovely, taking the arms to shoulder height now, we're going to open to your left. So feel a nice stretch on the right groin, back to center, and open to your right. And release. Lovely. Lovely, keep going. We're going to do 2 more each side. Brilliant. All right, we're going to come back up and into standing. We're going to just do a couple of wee stretches to cool down. That flew in, maybe just for me. Then we'll move into our relaxation. So we're going to take a nice breath in. Let the shoulders come up. Exhale, let go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Sliding the fingertips forwards and down now towards the toes. Reach the hips out behind. Feel a nice stretch down the back of your spine. And then press through the heels to walk back up. Roll the shoulders back. Take a breath in. Circle the arms overhead. And then exhale to press the palms away. And coming down again. Bringing the chest onto your thighs. Hold that nice stretch. And then release to walk back up. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale. And then exhale, press the palms away. Lovely. Well done. I'm going to just stop. I've recorded this, so I'm going to just stop the recording now. Yeah.